stadium buzzing. Kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Pulls it and fires to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it set up on the outside. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. The give on the option. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. Pocket breaking down. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. Get it out to the supersonic guy. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Catch and stride inside the 15. And no one is going to catch him. Cruises into the end zone for a touchdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And the score coming on the touchdown pass from 55 yards out. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country, and how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse, do they let him make a play? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battles and be careful when he decides to attack this guy, because he has picked off some really good quarterbacks in the past, and you know he's just licking his chops hoping for a chance today.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Lets it fly deep downfield. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. It'll be third and long. Wants to throw again. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Listen to this noise. You can't hear yourself think as this defense has them pinned deep in their own end. That whole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the grab on the left. He steps out of bounds, a couple of yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18 after that pickup. Well, he might as well have dropped it because he didn't get enough for the first down, and the punting unit is on the field. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Sets up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Off play action. Rushes on him. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Those play-action passes take a little bit longer to develop, right? Because you still have the fake, and then the quarterback turns his back to the defense, has to reset. You got to protect him a little bit better than that, or the fake's got to be a lot better.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. To the air, it's Bailey. Oh, they're after him. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He stopped short of the 1st down marker, had to get it to the 30-yard line, and now they're staring at 4th and short. And here comes the field goal unit. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. They go to the ground. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Flips it out in the flat. Jukes his way for more. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the 2nd quarter. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Looking downfield on 1st down. Takes the easy completion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. He's got it. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. They just keep firing. Dumps it to the back. He's got it. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Power football with the run. Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Snagged in the end zone. Velcro on the hands, and it's a touchdown.
And man, that was a nice job by the tight end, finding the soft spot in the defense in the end zone on that TV.
Attempt the try. And the extra point makes it 14-0. A 70-yard touchdown drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Bringing it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They're going to run it to the right. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Quickly complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He'll take a shot. And it's caught for the touchdown.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Dropping back, it's Bailey. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, this offensive coordinator has to be scratching his head because he's trying to keep his quarterback protected. He's trying different things, sliding the offensive line, keeping tight ends and running backs in, chipping, going empty, and getting the ball out quickly, but it's not working. They're just losing the one-on-one battles up front, and in the second half looking forward, I don't know if they're going to be able to fix it.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, give on the inside. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. He's got his man, makes the grab. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. And he's got it at the 20. They'll mark him down right there, and how about that play and picking up a chunk of yardage?
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Right on target this time. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got his man on the right. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
Timeout by the offense.
Dropping back, it's Bailey. Snagged out of the air. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. Defense got it. They're on the run. He scooped it and he scored with it. Took the fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Greenville. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium.
Just about set to get this second half underway.
Set to advance on the play.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. At the 35, he's loose. There he goes. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
The extra point is good, but the lead is still big, down 31-7. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Wants to throw on first down. A strike downfield. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Good enough for a first down.
The give headed toward right tackle. Picks up the first down. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll give it to him again. Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just keep chucking.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Motion from the wideout. Out of the gun to give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll go back to work on offense. Rides the back on the option, the give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. It's Bailey. Got his man. No chance to run, but still a good gain. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And after that, best thing you can do, punt it away. Here comes the special teams. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. Nice move there. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. He'll do it himself. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the tight end. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's going to fire deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Picked off. What a play by this defense. Trying to take it back. All the way into the end zone for a touchdown. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense too now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
PAT unit on the field.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Pulled and fired complete. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Scanning the field, it's Bailey. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. Another incompletion on third down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Leaves it with the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Now on the move. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. You say, well, why don't you throw it beyond the sticks? Sometimes a completion is enough to give the punt team some space. All the way back to the 15. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. And now the offense will come onto the field again. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Bailey. Bringing the heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And man, this offense just keeps trying to find something to go well. They're down so big. There's still time on the clock. Maybe they can put something together, but so far today, this has been ugly.
And here comes the punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Here comes the option. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? The kick is on its way. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. This drive will open from the 15. To the ground with the back. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Quarterback on the keeper. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. 2nd down coming up. He'll keep it himself. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. off the play fake on first down. Finds his man. It's Montgomery.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage.
Deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
And it's perfect. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped off the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 50 yards out. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.